President Tinubu of Nigeria admonished the people of Nigeria somewhere last year in the face of skyrocketing prices of food that, hey, you guys, stop the complaints and go into farming to supplement for everything we're experiencing. Well, to cut a long story short, President Tinubu, if you are watching this is Farming in Africa, and a lady has taken this, is it advice or warning to heart? And she has flown all the way from Port Harcourt, right?
Yeah.
To come to Ghana to gain expert knowledge and take it back to Nigeria and establish her own livestock farming. By the way, this is a young lady in the corporate field who for some reason is interested in quitting the corporate field very soon and stepping into the world of livestock agribusiness. Let's go straight to this pretty young lady called Jessica and learn her story. I totally forgot. If you are new here, see, you are at the right place. This is Farming in Africa YouTube channel. We exist on all other social media platforms. And before I even tell you what we do, let me first say we love you and thank you for following us. So let's go straight to Jessica and welcome her specially to the studio of Farming in Africa. Hello!
Thank you so much for having me. Oh, well, thank you for having me. I was really hoping that this trip, I would really, the thing I want to accomplish was coming to visit both the office and the farm.
Okay.
Just to see, like in reality, all what I've been watching online and following online, just I put a face and to the name and everything.
Oh, I'm happy you're seeing faces because we are not sparing.
Oh, they are real. They are very real.
And guys, see, you're in for a treat, and I must say that I thought I loved laughter until I met this young lady. So this conversation, and we are going to be shining our teeth throughout.
A lot.
But stay tuned because you're really going to learn a lot. It's going to be a very insightful conversation. So over to you, and first of all, tell me your full name. I only know Jessica, right?
Yes, so my name is Jessica Duke. D-U-K-A. Duke, yes.
It doesn't sound Nigerian at all.
Oh, it's very, very Nigerian. In the southern part of Nigeria, you know, that's where the white man, their ships landed.
I was expecting some indigenous name.
So that's like, a lot of our names are very British in the south region of Nigeria. Yes, we have a lot of English last names. Duke, black, white, green.
We learn every day.
Colors.
Is the south part the coastal part?
Like deep south, so Port Harcourt is the south region of Nigeria.
I find some similarities right here in Ghana as well, so I understand. Yes. The Fantis coastal.
Yes.
Their names are very English.
Really?
Yeah,
really? It's the same with us too.
Nice. But you're welcome to Ghana first of all.
Thank you so much.
And let me take you back to the story you were sharing with me. And actually, when you started to tell me about how the people of Nigeria even made it into a meme.
Oh,
like,
it was a trend.
That whole thing.
It was a trend. It became a trend. There was a particular period where even tomatoes, peppers, everything was onions. Oh, onions! I forgot to mention those ones. That's luxury. Like onions became luxury. You couldn't even see the big size anymore. All you could see were those little ones.
What was happening?
And because that was that period, you know, after the subsidy and the everything, so transportation from the northern part where most of the live crops are being planted. Transportation from the north into the southern regions was really very tough. There was no fuel, so farmers complained that they couldn't even, like, their produce were getting rotten on their farm. They didn't even have how to ship. So that was where the price hike, the increase, Nigerians were like,
Nigerians are not people to mess with. They will let you know when they are upset. They
were complaining, and the president was like, why don't you plant your own food? You still have the land. Because we have fertile land, thank God. That's one of the things we're blessed with. So you may not be able to plant like specific things like broccoli, but the basic crop, and you will be able to do that in your own backyard.
I love the way you said you have fertile land. I mean, the whole of Africa basically is very fertile.
Very fertile. Like something can grow on every kind of soil.
Every kind of soil.
Yes, something.
Anyway, Anyway, I personally saw some of the memes because when he told me about it, I was like, let me go search more of these. First of all, because I knew they would be funny and I'll get to laugh and I'll also get to learn.
Yeah.
And so you even told me of some people who had started documenting their journey online.
Yes, people turned it into a trend. They're like, oh, the president said we should plant my yam, so this is my own yam that I planted in my own backyard, you know, things like that. So, and then it really like changed the narrative about the stigma, the stereotypes about farming and all of that. So you see young people like wanting to try, even if you be town knowledge, just wanting to try. So
I love that because when you visited the office and we stepped out to welcome you, you were like, you guys are all so young and you make farming look so cool.
You make it look so cool. Like we were expecting, you know, our fathers and our mothers, you know, but it just, I mean, this type of like farming, that's what I think is the actual future. So your representation on social media, which is what the young people like us feed on, that's what even really inspired me, really. So I took the course. One of the courses you guys offered, and I don't have any history in any agriculture or anything. I don't even know anything about anything. So at the course I took, and it was Fred that hosted. So he just kept on saying that even him too, like, I mean, he also didn't have anything, and then he also on the YouTube page too, you see, oh, this man was a CEO of somewhere, and now see what he can achieve by doing this. And I'm like, so that means I can do it. Like, I can definitely do it. So that course, I think that course is what like really inspired my, like, I developed passion for.
Encourage every one of you out there. Follow Farming in Africa on TikTok, YouTube. Please, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, then you get a lot of knowledge. Thank you and remain blessed. I
am very, very humbled because, you know, it's one thing just learning by rote and being able to say verbatim that, oh, one of our visions, our goals is to inspire the youth into agri. I mean, these things are like at our fingertips. And it's a totally different thing actually meeting somebody who has actually been transformed by that journey we embarked on. And like to hear you say all of those, and I'm just happy you are a young lady like myself. I mean, you've seen us here.
Everybody is young too. Everybody I've seen here.
We are not old. But back to how people were now taking it up, doing backyard farming, cultivating their own yams and everything.
Snails too.
Snails?
Yes, there are a lot of, like, there's this young girl I always like watch on YouTube too. She's like, oh, snail in your backyard, starts it with like 1,000 naira.
That's all.
That's all.
And then she would just make her face. That's all.
Yeah, she's like just 1,000. And then, you know, a lot of people started going into various aspects.
Jessica, why livestock farming?
Okay, so
you didn't go into onions, even though onions prices skyrocketed. You didn't go into tomatoes. You didn't go into carrots. Why livestock farming?
So my own story is quite very different because I was opportune to acquire, should I say acquire a business that was already running but failed. It's a goat farm too that wasn't successful, and then it had shut down. So I was like, what can I do? How can I revive this? Then I saw your videos, and then on YouTube there's like step by step, play by play on what I should do. And it actually now helped me see why that person's business failed, and why obviously it had to fail because even the structures, there was so many faults in, so even the initiation phase was wrong. So obviously he started on the wrong foot first. So that's where I'm trying to.
I've got like goosebumps. I don't even know why. But like that's like wow. And so that's your why for going.
That's my why. So I stumbled into it. It kind of came to me, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? So that's why I'm just taking that forward.
And you were also telling me about some cash seasons within the year that actually validates your why.
You know, this Ramadan season, after the, you know, there's the small fast and there's the big fast. So at the end of Ramadan, you know, those rams, you know how much they go for in Nigeria? You don't even want to know. And then the thing is, they all still come from the north. So even the Muslims in the southern regions still have to, you know, source it from the north. You get so. You're paying both transportation fees, and then you're paying for like a fully grown So obviously it has to be expensive.
It would be expensive.
It has to be expensive.
Yes.
So just imagine if we had like farms like of those in the southern regions.
Yeah, we can
it can balance the prices, you know.
Yes.
So that's that's really where I am trying to.
Oh, see, this is a corporate lady, and she definitely knows how to go where the money is, basically. But anyway, which field in the corporate world do you work in? I'm just curious.
At the moment, I'm in the maritime field.
Maritime field.
Yes.
See, some of my audience, we don't know. Please, what goes on in your field?
So I am in the maritime logistics field, where containers, ships come in, ports. So that's where I am right now.
Enough to hear ports. When I hear ports, I know you guys know about money. Wrong or right?
I mean, we have to make this money somehow.
Ladies and gentlemen, for somebody who works in an already rich industry to locate a gold mine, or let me say a potential gold mine in the field of livestock agribusiness, and to want to actually venture into it and do it right, if I were you, I would ask her, please, can I join you so that we both enter into this land or gold mine together? Because wow, everything she has said, especially the cash seasons.
Yes. So I am hoping to monopolize on maybe, I won't be able to, not this year for me, because my farm hasn't reached that stage yet, but I'm sure next year I will be hot cake. I assure you.
Once again, Mr. Tinubu, President Tinubu. For this lady to be sitting here, we owe you one. And thank you so much once again for admonishing the entire country of Nigeria to go into farming, because I could tell that you had also had it up to your neck. So everybody go and farm. Everybody go and get your own food. Time is running, and I know I've been told, a little bird has told me that right from the office here, you are moving to where?
I'm going to your farm right now. So after I leave the office here, I'm going straight to the farm. I want to see physically. I've been following online. I probably even know the farm more than you from the number of videos I've watched online.
She's telling me who lives there that she knows the farm better than me.
But I want to go see physically too. You know, all the structures I've seen, I just want to see them for myself.
Beautiful.
Because my aim is just copy and paste.
Talking about copy and paste, let me tell you a funny story. And I'm actually happy you have made a journey to come see things for yourself, because sometimes when you see it online, it's not as easy as that. You can't just think that you've seen the structures online, you've seen how they have designed the farm, and so you can literally replicate it at where you are. It doesn't always work, because I was telling you a story of a farmer who went that route, said, oh, these are the videos, I've shown it to my team of artisans, can you guys just replicate? You see this kind of wicked laughter. I should tell you what happened at the end of the day. So I'm happy that you have come to literally get it for yourself. So when you go and you are even talking to your own assembled team of artisans, you can actually tell them, let them understand exactly which angle you are coming from.
Yes.
And how has the team been? How did you get in touch to get this service? Maybe I would ask that in case somebody in Port Harcourt or anywhere in Nigeria is wondering, how do I get in touch with these guys to help me set up my own farm?
How do I get in touch with you
yes, how
guys?
Did you get in touch and it escalated to this level?
So after my training online, so I reached out to one of the reps that is a representative in the Nigerian one, Mr. Nathaniel. I just called Mr. Nath. Yes, so Mr. Nath. So I got in contact with him, and so like questions that if I don't have the answer, because most of the questions I want to ask, I actually answer them from your YouTube page. I don't need to really even contact anybody.
You had that, right?
I just follow up from the YouTube page, because it's very, very descriptive and informative. It's like, oh, before you do this, do this. Before you do that, do this. So there's already like a step by step. So I just literally need to follow what you guys already have there. But if there are questions, for example, maybe I want to source equipment, you know, things like that I may not really have, I may just ask Mr. Nath, like,
Yes.
oh,
How
what
do
kind
I
of
get this?
yes, how do I get this? Oh, what the brush cutter or the chaff one, yeah, stuff like that that I don't have any knowledge.
Yes.
Then I can ask first before
Yes.
I now go into the market to look for
Yes.
stuff like that. But most of my questions, I just get the answers from the YouTube page. So
There is only one thing I just picked from this submission, and that is she first of all reached out to us via a webinar she attended, via a course she took, via a program she joined. And in this world of technology, all the way in Nigeria, all the way in the UK, US, Ireland, wherever you are watching from, the only means you can join our programs, you can even hear of them first of all, is to be following us across all social media platforms. So when we make the announcements, you hear it first of all, then you go the extra step to register and participate.
Yes.
And see the results of her participation. For her to move her body all the way from Port Harcourt to come to Ghana on this search, like, I'm very excited, and I never say never, and so I'm hoping that very soon, sooner than later, maybe I would meet you in Port Harcourt.
that is what
see the revived farm.
Oh,
and make reference to this video.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Like I was telling your manager, like I hopefully in 1 year, 2 years, I just don't want to be a former student. I hope to be like a collaborator or something with, like, because the farming in Africa, you make it look farming looks so cool for young people like me. So that's what I want to do.
You should see that look on people's face when they ask me, what do you do? I say, I'm a farmer. Ladies and gentlemen, when I meet people like her, I wish I could go on and on and on. But she has to go to the farm.
Yes.
Yes, from here she's going to the Sementia Learning and Development Farm in Sohom in the eastern region of Ghana. And on that note, let me remind you that if you are looking for an authentic source of all your correct, pure genetic, premium breeds of livestock seed, look no further. Come to the Sementia Farms. Okay, I will catch her again after her experience at the farm. But till then, Jessica, thank you once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Guys, we shall see you in another video. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.